Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How is it going? I hope you guys are doing great. Whew, it's a little bouncy in here. I gonna grab this real quick if I can reach it. There we go. Hope you guys are all doing amazing today. I'm gonna let a few people jump on real quick before we get super started. Please, as you're jumping on, let me know where you're from and maybe what you're most excited to learn out of this class. We have a lot of fun stuff to go over today, and I'm super excited about it. You might notice, you guys, I'm dressed up. So it is a thing for Lucy Libido followers. Now, this is the book that we're going to be going over today. Lucy Libido, whenever you see her speaking about her books or about anything Lucy-ish, she is wearing her sunglasses. And so in true Lucy style, I am here in my sunglasses, incognito, and dressed up. So I just want to say hello, happy Valentine's Day. I see people hopping on. Mary, good to see you. Christy, awesome. So yeah, so I dressed up Lucy style. I got my polka dots and my bling of red and my glasses, and we are ready to talk Lucy Libido's book. And we are going to be going over everything: hormones, bedroom, essential oils. What do you guys need to spice up your love life? I just going to throw it out there. We're not going to be diagnosing or curing anything today. I am going to be pointing you in direction of research for yourself, so that you guys can learn to be a little bit more healthy. And we're going to learn how to be a little bit more healthy in the bedroom as well. So good to see you. Make sure that you jump on, you guys. And as you're letting me know, hey, let me know if you're doing something fun for Valentine's Day. Let us know. Now, one thing that I've been learning about holidays, and I think that America has really messed up holidays. Holidays are created as a day of remembrance. You know, the 4th of July is a day of remembrance. It's not a party. We remember what happened on that day. So Valentine's Day, yes, it has become extremely commercialized, but we are taking aside a day to remember that person we love that is that special to us. So I encourage you guys to look at Valentine's Day this year that way, instead of, you know, I've got to pick up the chocolates, I've got to get the roses, you know, all of those commercialized things that we all have grown to hate about this day. Let us remember this day was set aside to make sure that we paid attention to those that we love. So what are you doing this weekend to pay attention to the one that you love? Please drop it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and lose these beautiful glasses because we're inside and it's winter and it's hard to see. So I hope you guys are doing great. Oh, I love you too, Charlene. Oh my gosh, girl, I love you. Hi. I can't wait to see you next week, or in 2 weeks. Sorry, in 2 weeks. Okay, so I hope you guys are, yes, go big for all holidays. Awesome. So I am on a time limit, okay? I not only got dressed up for you guys, but I did get dressed up for my husband as well. So we are going on a date directly after this class. So we have to get a full understanding of all of this amazingness in an hour. So we're on a time limit. I am being held to a schedule. So drop what you're doing in the chat. Okay, I have a triple date tonight. Me and 2 other couples are going out tonight to celebrate our love for each other. And so I am super excited. We're going to be going out to dinner afterwards. So, okay. I have a few things here and I'm trying to keep it all contained. These are the books that we are discussing today. So this is Lucy Libido. Lucy Libido says there's an oil for that. So this is where a lot of this information is coming from, okay? If you want to get it, it's on Amazon. A lot of really, really, really great information in here. By the way, you guys, just so that you know, I'm gonna to stay on track and to make sure I have time for questions at the end. My mom, Jody, is on the live with us today, and she is going to be my awesome question answer person. So if you guys have a question, don't be surprised if she probably jumps in on it and gives you some advice or maybe a suggestion or points you in the direction of the research that you're looking for. So thank you, my mom, Jody, so much for jumping on with us today. I love you and I can't wait to see you. Okay, let's see here. I have notes so that I stay on track. And so I tend to get a little bit squirrely, so I'm going to do that. And this little black book, this is a book that was designed just so that we could teach this class. There is some great little bits of information in here, and just so I don't get the wording wrong, I might be reading out of here quite a bit today. But that's just because I really want to make sure I encompass all of the information for you guys. So before we get started, a little bit about me. I've been using essential oils now for about probably 7 years, maybe. I've been teaching classes on it for at least 5. And so I have quite a bit of practical application under my belt, you guys. I have tried a lot of these, and I'm excited to share some of our experience. But where this all came from, you guys, Lucy, okay, Lucy wanted to do a class on oils of the bedroom. You know, she knew that healthy options are out there for every area of our life. And so what she did was she brought over a whole bunch of her girlfriends. And she's like, ladies, this is the research that I have done so far. Let's experiment. Take this home to your man, your husband, your wife, and try out what we're talking about. Okay, they came back after, I want to say 3 to 6 months of using oils and aromatherapy and topically, internally, in the diffuser, and they had stories to tell. Okay, that is where this book came from. All of the things that they talk about in here are practical application. Okay, they went out, they did it, and they learned a little bit. Okay, and they put it all into one book for us. So that is a super exciting thing. If you want to go get this, I would suggest you do. Now this class is not my beginner class, okay? If you are just starting out with oils and you need some of those basic information, I have a few classes on the Healing Harvest that will give you some of that really awesome basic information. If you don't have your starter kit yet, if you are brand new to essential oils, I want to be your gal, okay? Reach out to me, private message me. I have a special going right now. If you sign up for your very first premium starter kit, okay, I'm going to gift you a free roller bottle of Joy Oil, okay? And we are going to talk about Joy Oil in a little bit, but I want to invite you, if you've never gotten started with Young Living and you don't have a person that you go to for your questions, I'd like to be that person for you, okay? And if you want to start with oils, your premium starter kit is where you start. We're not going to get into that whole kit today because that's not the basis of this class, but I want to encourage you, just so that you know where to go for your oils and your questions in the future, message me, we'll get you set up, and if you get your premium starter kit, I would say before Monday, okay? That's going to be my Valentine's Day special. Through Monday, if you get your kit, I will send you a free roller bottle of Joy, okay? We're going to talk about joy. I'm so excited. And oh, I see you guys commenting away. Yes, I love all the comments. It's so hard to read them. Charlene, you need a new start. You need a new starter kit, I'm guessing. Yes, let me know and I'll help you with that. Okay, a little bit about oils, okay? What are they? So essential oils are the lifeblood of a plant, right? They move through the plant, through the juices of it, through the vines, the sap of the tree. That is all the essential oils. And what it does, you guys, is it moves just like our blood, and it carries nutrients to the different parts of the plant. It also works as a defense mechanism. It helps repair plants. You know, it is a restorative, it's healing. And every plant has a little bit different quality to offer. And so when you have a variety of plant oils, you have a variety of application options. And so it's really exciting to find what plant does what, okay? And that's what we're going to dive into today. So that is what an oil is. Now, an essential oil is not like a cooking oil. It's not a fatty oil. There's no fat molecule in an essential oil, okay? A fatty oil is going to be what we call a carrier oil, and we dilute with carrier oils. We're going to talk about those too. A carrier can be anything that is going to dilute your oil. So avocado oil, coconut oil, jojoba, grapeseed. You guys, the list goes on and on. You kind of get the idea. It is a fatty oil that you would more than likely cook with. It's going to be a great carrier for the oil to get into your system. Let's see here. There are 3 ways. Like I said, I got my notes. There are 3 ways that we use oils in our daily life. One is aromatically. As you see right here, I got my diffuser going. Now, the neat thing about oils and our sense of smell, you guys, our sense of smell bypasses the logic and the thinking process in our brain and goes directly to our feelings. That is why you can walk in somewhere and smell something that reminds you of grandma and you instantly feel love and cozy and yummy, you know? Or maybe why when a pizza walks in the door, you know, your tummy starts a-grumbling, you know what that tastes like. You are so excited because there's pizza and all you did was smell it. You know, so that's what essential oils do. Some oils, like joy, are aphrodisiacs. They make you happy. They get you in the mood, you know? And so breathing in an oil that you have maybe going in a diffuser or straight off your hands, you will also be breathing in an oil when you apply it topically and you smell it off of yourself or off of your partner. So smelling your oils is a great way to use them to spice things up, okay? Topically, we use our oils all the time for pains and aches and different things like that. But did you know that you can use them topically in the bedroom? One great place to put them is going to be on your inner thigh, right between your knee and your panty line up on your hip. Okay, anywhere on the inside of your thigh are really, really good places, both for you and your husband, to put your oils. It is real close to where those oils are intending to affect, but it's also far enough away not to be too sensitive to some of those parts. And then internally. So internally is the 3rd way that we can use oils, and this is going to be cleaning out and affecting our system from the inside out. It is so incredible. Some of these oils, especially those ones for him, actually work really well when they're used internally. And we'll get into that in just a minute. One thing that I want to remind everybody while we're doing this is that one of the biggest things that you can do for yourself and acknowledging yourself is knowing how beautiful you are. So real quick, before we keep moving, I want everyone to really kind of think about, what is it that you truly love about yourself? I want you to put it in the comments, please. What do you truly love about yourself? And what does your husband truly love about you? Okay? What is one of the things that he loves about you? If you guys are willing to share those things with us, please let us know. Put those into the comments. For me, one of the things I love about myself is my hair. I've always loved my hair. I love it curly. I love it straight. It's going gray and I love it. So it's one of the things that I think is really beautiful about myself. And one thing that my husband loves about me is my booty. He thinks it is just peachy. He loves it. Anytime he can touch it, he does. So those are my two things. The reason I bring that up, you guys, is because Lucy is so intent on helping us women understand how beautiful we are. And when we love ourselves, we have a much easier time of receiving love from our partners. And so I want to know, what do you love about yourself and what does your partner love about you? Let's see here. Safety, oil safety. Now I know this is a big question for a lot of people, okay? And if you're new to oils, you have all the questions, okay? We're gonna give you a few really good solid answers that should give you some confidence in using oils in the bedroom and in general. So let's see here. So a serving size, how much do you use, right? 1 to 3 drops is an average usage, okay? So if you are staying within the 1 to 3 drops application until you really know what you're doing, you are gonna be in a safe zone. Okay, diluting oils with something like a carrier oil, this is going to be really good for those oils that are a little bit spicy or that might have a warming or cooling sensation on your skin. Okay, so maybe peppermint or clove or pepper or, you know, something like that that is a little bit more if you put it somewhere sensitive, it's going to have a cooling or heating sensation. You're going to want to use a carrier oil. Now, there are some really fun cooling and warming sensations that you can play with, but make sure that you are using proper dilution before you try them, okay? Just throwing it out there. Secondly, when it comes to safety, guys, and I should have probably brought this into as the first thing that's important, is quality. Now, you guys follow me and you understand that I really only use Ylang Ylang. Now, the reason I only use Ylang Ylang is because of their quality standards. According to the FDA and the United States government, essential oil companies have no testing. They have no requirements they have to meet. They do not fall under the FDA food regulations that require ingredients to be listed on the bottle, okay? And if you don't know exactly how your oil was grown and distilled, you don't know what's in that bottle, okay? It takes 150 pounds of lavender to make 1 pound of oil. So if there are pesticides, chemicals, anything that is going to take away the integrity of that oil, it's going to be extremely concentrated. And so we need to know, especially when we are using oils downstairs, exactly where our oil came from. If you go out and buy an essential oil at Walmart or Target, I am not responsible for what happens if you put it somewhere sensitive, okay? Throwing that out there. I am only talking about Ylang Ylang oils right now, okay? There we go. Okay, let's see here. I think I am doing good on that stuff. Okay. We are going to move on to some of these oils. How is everyone doing? I can't wait to catch up on this chat, you guys. This is awesome. Okay, Lucy's, there's an oil for that. And fun little thing, you guys, I was really excited. I got these books when I was at convention and Lucy signed it for me. It was fun. Yes, I met her in her sunglasses and she was cute. Okay. Aphrodisiac oils. Now, the really neat thing, you guys, is that you can set a mood just by turning on your diffuser. Joy is an amazing oil to use to set the mood. A lot of times, like, I don't know about you, but I actually can recognize my husband's scent, you know? Not in a bad way, like he just came home from work, but that, you know, you snuggle up close in bed, he smells like a man, you know, his scent. And when you are familiar with a fragrance, it usually promotes an emotional response. So one thing that you could do is make it a habit to distill the same aphrodisiac oil every time you intend to get a little frisky. So if you or him start to smell this oil, it's like, oh, I know what that means. And it starts the anticipation, right? And so start diffusing oils that will change the atmosphere in your home. Joy is one of them. I actually keep Joy with a roller top so I can roll it. It's really good right over your heart. Makes a joyful heart. I use it in a roller form a lot, and so I put a roller ball on mine. Valor is another one that is amazing for diffusing. If you think about it, Valor makes you brave, right? And I don't know about you ladies, but sometimes it takes a little courage to be vulnerable and put yourself out there and say, hey, you wanna, when you wanna. And so maybe Valor is going to be that little extra boost of courage that you could maybe start initiating. I don't know about you, but my husband says he likes it when I initiate. He doesn't want to always be the one who does it. So these are some really great ways to get you and him in the mood. Plus, you guys, if you show him what some of these oils do, he will be okay with you and your ER orders at the end of the month. Alrighty. Also, hormones. So now we're going to talk about hormones for a minute. Okay. So while most of the oils can be used on both men and women, oils that tend to work best for women are marked in pink. Now this isn't for all of them. This is for a little chart that she has in here, but a lot of our hormone oils are in pink, which is kind of fun on the bottles. Hormones are so important, you guys. And in order to have a healthy sex drive or desire, our hormones have to be in balance, right? I don't know about you, but I can tell a fluctuation in my desire depending on that time of the month. Now, we're just gonna be real with each other, okay? We're all friends on here. This is a private group. You guys can ask questions. We can be vulnerable, right? Hormones go up and down. Our desires go up and down. So when we learn to ride the wave of our hormones properly, it gets a lot easier. We're not going against the grain. We're actually going with the flow of flow. And it really, really helps. So if we can learn, when do we need to support our estrogen? When do we need to support our testosterone? When do we need to support our progesterone? Okay, those are the three really main hormones that we have going through ourselves a lot. Okay, those are the main ones. So when we can learn how to get those balanced and ride that wave, our lives get so much easier and we get a lot nicer. A lot nicer. So you may have a doctor who's prescribing you hormones, right? Well, one way to look at it is human hormones are best, plant hormones are second best, and synthetics, try not to do it at all, okay? So there are ways of getting natural bioavailable hormones from the things in our environment. One thing that I talk about a lot with a lot of people is Progessence Plus. This has progesterone from wild yams. So this is one of my favorite happy oils. Hormones, you guys, can be disrupted by just about anything in our lives, okay? So the products that we use on a daily basis, if it goes on our skin, if it goes inside of us, or if we breathe it in, our bodies are taking on the chemicals or the compounds of what it is we're using. If we are using bright blue dish soap and neon green toothpaste and the deodorant from the grocery store and hairspray and makeup and lotion and whatever else we use during the day, our body starts to become overladen with toxins, okay? everything from the grocery store, 99% of it has something in it that is bad for us, because commercialism has made it so the faster they can make a product, the easier they can make it, and the cheaper they can make it, they do. Okay? So we need to know the companies that we're buying from and trust them, which is why I have pretty much switched over all of my personal care products to Young Living, because I trust them and I know what's in them. So I use their shampoo, and I use their lotion, and I use their toothpaste and mouthwash and makeup. By the way, you guys, this is an almost chemical-free face right now, okay? I'm pretty proud of myself. I think the only chemicals I have on is the lipstick and the mascara. The foundation, the eyeliner, the eyeshadow, the blush, everything else was chemical-free. And I have noticed a difference in my life. It is totally different. Like how I feel, how I react. And I keep up my endocrine system, which supports my hormones, with Endoflex. And this is another one that I put a roller bottle on, so I can roll it right over my thyroid every day. It really, really, really helps balance everything, that all of the chemicals in our lives, the ones we can control, we can control. The ones we can't control, this helps. Okay, so this is a really awesome oil, Endoflex. I suggest it, especially if you are really trying to get your cycles back in order. Okay, hormones. We love hormones. When they are happy, we are happy. All right, so Progessence Plus. This is the first oil that we're going to be talking about. Progessence Plus is an oil-infused serum developed just for women. The doctor who developed Progessence Plus created it for Young Living based on his findings that most women have very little natural progesterone. This is a problem because progesterone is a hormone that impacts libido, mood, and overall wellness. Progessence Plus contains USP progesterone from wild yams, or wild yam extract, vitamin E, sacred frankincense, bergamot, peppermint. It soothes and calms that crazy mind. Wear it daily on your wrists or several times a day during those hormonal distress times. Progesterone levels tend to drop the lowest a few days before and during menstruation. Lucy says that it supports her lady crazy and always wears this before and through her cycle. I wear it every day. This can also be worn daily to prevent irritability, to keep your happy hormones going. And when your hormones are happy, more than likely you will feel happy too. One thing I always suggest to my friends, especially those in their childbearing years, progesterone is your happy place. And one thing that has been scientifically proven is that after pregnancy, this progesterone hormone almost disappears. And so that's your happy hormone, right? And so I believe postpartum is something that very often could be solved by understanding and maintaining proper levels of progesterone. So this is something I always suggest to my new mamas out there to look into. And Dr. Dan Purser, hey mom, would you mind linking in his YouTube channel? Just the whole channel. Dr. Dan Purser is an incredible doctor. He is the one who partnered with Young Living to design this. He's incredible when it comes to hormones, DNA, just a lot of things, ladies. Look through his stuff, look for some keywords on his videos, and I think that you would be very, very grateful for looking through those. But Dr. Dan Purser is his name. Definitely look him up. He's one of those like really kind of humorous, dry, but wants to be funny doctors who's really analytical, but really wants to tell you what's going on and be kind of funny at the same time. He's awesome. I love watching his stuff. He's a total goof. He reminds me kind of what my dad might be as a doctor. So that was Progessence Plus. Now, these next 4 oils, you guys, are all going to be for us ladies. Lady Sclerol is this oil right here. It comes in this bright pink label. Lady Sclerol is first and foremost a lady hormone balancing oils. It contains oils known to decrease negative emotions, boost confidence, and help the wearer be more peaceful and grounded. Geranium adds in the hormonal balance. Clary Sage helps with cramps, PMS, and agitation. Ylang Ylang helps balance male-female sexual energy and encourages feelings of sensuality. Sage lavender has been shown to increase the body's estradiol levels, which equates to being more regular. We all like to be more regular. It can be worn daily as a perfume because it smells so beautiful. Not only will you smell amazing as you are, but you will feel more balanced and true with your partner. This is an awesome oil, you guys. I probably don't use it enough. Oh, it's beautiful. Very earthy. Clary Sage has a very earthy smell to it. Dragon Time. As you can see, you guys, this is a very loved bottle. I've had this for a long time and she shows it. Dragon Time is a hormone balancing oil that was developed just for that time of the month. Thank you, Young Living. Dragon Time is chock full of the best known oils to alleviate PMS. This blend works primarily by raising estradiol levels in the body, which also drop during menstruation. Apply this oil over your abdomen several times a day. Lucy loves it in Epsom salts during a nice warm bath. Dragon Time is gentle enough even for teens to use. So if you have a young person in your household just learning how to deal with their hormones, this is a really good one for them. Okay, Sclerescence is the one that I couldn't find today, so I'll just read that for you. Sclerescence is another hormone balancing oil that loves your girly systems. All the oils in it are Vitality and Gross certified, so you can take them internally. The beauty of having an estradiol increasing blend as a dietary supplement is that women can take it daily internally to supplement and support their systems. Low estradiol levels are commonplace among women with female integrity or fertility complaints. While reproductive health has many components, supporting healthy estradiol levels is one factor to a very healthy reproductive system. So that is an awesome oil to take. I think I actually ran out of it because I was taking a few drops in a capsule every cycle, starting I think 2 days before and then going through my cycle. And oh wow, you guys, it made a huge difference on how I felt the entire time. I can tell you that. Ylang Ylang. They call this the get over here and kiss me oil. This is a awesome aphrodisiac oil. I really like this one paired with orange in my diffuser. Where do we start? Ylang Ylang is a powerhouse as an aphrodisiac. In Indonesia, the petals of a Ylang Ylang flower used to be scattered on the bed of newlywed couples for their very first wedding night. It has been known as a romantic flower with an alluring fragrance. Ylang Ylang is one of the ingredients in joy and sensation blends. Lucy says that it's especially wonderful because it increases women's libido, and men tend to respond to the scent of it on women as well. Ylang Ylang is a bright yellow flower that grows in Ecuador. The petals are picked early in the morning to maximize oil yield. So one thing about oil with Young Living, you guys, is they find the exact perfect time to harvest the plant to make sure that it gets the perfect oil out of it. So Ylang Ylang has to be picked very early in the morning in order for all of those juices to be perfect in the petals of the flower that we're going after. Okay, Valor. Now we're going to be talking about Valor. Valor is our oil of bravery. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love just that extra boost of confidence in the bedroom, you know? Valor is that oil that says, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Valor contains spruce, rosewood, blue tansy, and frankincense. It has Northern Lights black spruce, Idaho blue spruce, Ylang Ylang frankincense, vetiver, cistus, bergamot, cassia, German chamomile, geranium, coriander, and danaba. Wow. Now those are powerhouse oils. I love these oils, you guys. And it's very heavy in the tree oil. So Northern Lights black spruce is a key oil in here. And you're going to learn a little bit later why our men folk like that oil so much. Okay. Wearing it is going to be awesome for you. So Valor, I keep it in a roller as well because I use this anytime I have to be in any kind of situation where I might feel uncomfortable. Whether I'm out in public or in front of a live video talking about my bedroom life or in the bedroom itself, you guys, Valor is a key staple in my house. My husband and I both use this regularly. So you're going to love some Valor. Clary Sage. Clary Sage, you guys. Lucy calls Clary Sage a girl's best friend. This is one of the main oils that helps with PMS in the Dragon Time blend. So this is in Dragon Time. This is the single oil by itself. Right around that time of the month, estrogen levels drop quickly and drastically. This is part of the reason you might feel like you want to break down crying. When you just can't get your eyeliner straight, right? I mean, the little things. When those days happen, when it's the little things that make you break, this is the oil that is going to help you with that. Hey, I think I'm doing good on time. Look at that. Woohoo! Joy. Okay, did you know that Joy blend was originally named Love? I did not know that. That is just so cool. So Joy was originally named Love. Joy stimulates the brain's sense for love and affection. Diffusing joy is always a good way to invite the mood. If you don't love the aroma of joy, it is very high in floral oils, you guys. Try blending it with lemon or orange to lighten up the fragrance. I really like Joy with orange or tangerine. Both of those are great. This oil can be used aromatically or topically to raise the frequency and increase feelings of love. It is fantastic in love lubes or on the inner thigh. So I'm gonna be posting, you guys. Watch this event for some posts. I'm gonna be giving you guys a ton of fun recipes for you to try with these oils. Oh, I wish I was keeping up on all this. Oh, you love your green eyes, Jess. I do too. I have green eyes and I love them. Yes, tree oils are awesome. And when you start using those, especially you, Jessica, if you start using those during your grounding times, during your yoga sessions, you're going to love the grounding frequency that tree oils give you. Sensation. So I don't have this exact oil, you guys. Sensation does come in a bottle that looks just like this. It's pink. I don't have it, but I do have its counterpart. This is Sensation Massage Oil. If you don't have this and you are married, you need to get this in your bedroom. I'm just saying. Cody and I started using this and it rocked our world. This is awesome. It has just the slightest sensation to it. The aroma is soft and freeing and romantic and calming. You can use the oil all over your body or in very delicate places. It is awesome. Okay, we don't run out of this oil. I'm just gonna let you know. Sensation is dropping things, is an awesome oil to have on hand. I personally like the massage oil. So Sensation is an alluring blend of Ylang Ylang, rosewood, jasmine. It smells a little bit like joy, but it's a bit softer. It creates a mood of flirtatiousness and tenderness. Not a lot of people know about Sensation, but it is named that for a reason. I use this in any of my bedroom mixes, you guys. If I am making up any love lubes or button rubs, I use Sensation oil in it. It is a wonderful smell. I also really like this oil as an after shower oil. I'll rub it on after a long shower. Awesome. So the one reason, you guys, that I really advocate for this is because us married couples, we really don't have a lot of safe lubrication options. Okay, if you go to a love store or pick up something generic at the grocery store, maybe the regular lube, whatever, at the grocery store, okay, there are a lot of really harmful things in those recipes, okay? And we are placing that in the most absorbent area in our body. Everything that toxic that is in that is instantly going to our lady parts and his man parts, and it's going, let's have a party and stomp on their hormones. Okay, you are working so hard to balance your hormones, get your body working properly and in frequency with itself, and then you go and you might take that lube and put that somewhere, and all of a sudden all that hard work is gone. We need to be uber sensitive about what we put in our sensitive spots. So this oil, you guys, is tried and true and lovely. It doesn't taste bad. Okay. I told you we're getting raw here, and I'm glad I had a lot of Valor on today. We're talking about crazy stuff. So that is Sensation. Now we're gonna start getting a little bit more into his oils. So Cyprus can be used for him or you, okay? Cyprus is an oil known for increasing blood flow. Give that a second. We like blood flow in the bedroom. The more, the better, right? So Cyprus increases circulation and blood flow to those special parts that we like so much. Let's talk Cyprus. Cyprus is one of Lucy's all-time favorite oils. She calls Cyprus the thigh master. It is her favorite oil to use on the inner thigh portions for the bedroom. It can be used for both men and women, and we call it one of the most must-haves for your bedroom. The reason Lucy loves Cyprus so much is for between the sheets. It increases blood flow, circulation, and enlargement. If you need help getting larger, Cyprus is your friend. Lucy says, if you want him standing at attention and saluting like a Navy SEAL, this is going to depend on blood flow. And likewise, the ladies' super duper oh wow mow explosion also has to do with blood flow. So for him and her, if you want to go wow, here's Cyprus. Orange. I've lost it. It's here. Oh, I dropped it. It's on the ground. Orange oil. Who knew that orange oil was an aphrodisiac? Yes. You want to know why? Because it makes us happy. And when we're happy, we're more likely to be in the mood. Lucy says orange is like having a drop of happiness in a bottle. Orange is a bright oil. It welcomes light and happiness. Orange brightens the mood, lifts the spirit, energizes the mind, and creates feelings of bliss. Now, I don't know about you, but I love a feeling of bliss in the bedroom. Orange is also good for the man because it increases glutathione levels. This is because orange contains high levels of citrol and D-limonene, which stimulate glutathione production in the liver. Glutathione is one of the necessary components to a nice frozen soldier. Okay? Low levels of glutathione are more than likely to create a melting popsicle. So we want our husband's livers to be running in good condition because it helps him stand at attention better. It also says that orange is awesome for fragility. So if you have a hard time wanting to get into the mood, you don't feel like it very often, maybe start using orange as a pick-me-up. Start diffusing it, start wearing it, start rolling it on your body, drinking it in your water. See what it does for your spirit, you guys. See if it kind of breaks some of that frigidity for you. I know that a lot of times we have a really hard time initiating if we don't feel good. And so for a lot of us ladies, we need to learn how to get our hormones and our emotions back into a balanced, good place. And then that feeling seems to flow a whole lot easier. Mr. Now, I couldn't get Mr. because it's in my husband's truck. He has this oil and uses it all the time, but he keeps a lot of his daily oils in his truck. He takes them to work with him. So Mr. looks just like Dragon Time, only it says Mr. on it, and it is for him. But it is also for her. Now, depending on where you are at and what your body needs, Mr. is an awesome testosterone support. And us ladies, we actually also need testosterone support. So let's see here. Well, let's start with Mr. This blend helps the prostate to function optimally, which is a huge part to his libido and performance. It also supports healthy testosterone levels in men, which men need to be swarthy in the bedroom. You can apply Mr. to his ankles, the front and back of his pelvis. Lucy says to apply daily for optimum prostate performance. It actually smells really nice too. So if you are a husband or your husband is in need of a little bit of support, I know at a certain age, a lot of men are suggested to start paying attention to their prostate. This oil, you guys, is so easy. You could throw a roller top on top of it, put it in his bathroom cabinet and say, hey babe, use this every time you shave. You know, just to put it on your belly, or, you know, have a little regimen, make it easy for him. I know that these roller tops make oils really easy to use. It takes the guesswork out of them. And my husband tells me that guys love patterns. You know, he gets up, he does the exact same thing every single day. And if I want to get him to change his pattern, you know, he has to start to remember to do it every single day and make it a priority for himself. So I make things easy. So throw a roller bottle on your oils that you want him to be using every day. And maybe just, hey, put it in a place where he's going to see it all the time. And he can make it a part of his daily regimen. Idaho Blue Spruce. You guys, this oil. Okay, so we're going to talk about Lucy's favorite oil for him. And by that, we actually mean your main man can wear this to make sex more awesome for you. So, because let's face it, when your intimacy is better for you, it happens more often for him, right? Mr. Libido has an oil that he really likes called Idaho Blue Spruce. It really does spruce him up in a good way. It helps a guy stay firmer longer so that you can enjoy yourself longer. It's nature's version of that little blue pill, okay? Idaho Blue Spruce. You're gonna want some. The nice thing about this oil, okay, is that it will help him stand at attention without prolonged negative side effects. So when you're done, you're done. You don't have to wait for that pill to wear off, okay? It's natural. It doesn't cause something to happen that shouldn't be happening, okay? But this is an awesome oil for those of you who want to help support your husband's soldier to be standing up a little longer. Another one in the same category is goldenrod. Goldenrod, I'm not sure if the person who named this knew what it did, but it was named properly. Okay, goldenrod creates a goldenrod. Lucy told her friends about this oil's useful advantages, and they gave it a try. Her friends reported back with increased firmness using goldenrod, topically as well as internally. So this oil, you guys, does come in vitality, so your man can take this on a regular basis for whenever his body will be primed. It is great to take for that, just keeping your body ready for it. You can also make a regimen. I know that taking 3 to 4 drops of this in a capsule, maybe adding a few drops of that blue spruce to it, goldenrod and spruce together in a capsule 30 minutes before go time. You know what? Experiment, you guys. That's what they did in this book. They gave all these oils out to their friends and said, experiment. Tell me what you think. This is what they found. Okay? Of course, a lot of this is backed up by science, but this is what they were really getting at, is what are our practical applications. And so thank you to everyone who co-worked on these books for us. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is another blood pumping oil. Nutmeg is awesome to take internally, maybe along with that capsule. It does increase blood flow. I have been told that you need very little of it, okay? Like a drop is enough and you don't need any more. Shutron. You guys, Shutron is sexy. All right, we saved the best for last. I know you're really excited to make some of Lucy's recipes, but Shutron, this one was specifically formulated for our man to wear to turn the lady on. So this oil was specifically made for your husband to wear so that he smelled sexy to you. Isn't that great? And this oil is good, you guys. Oh, it's like mixing sexy and pheromones and spruce all in together. It is wonderful. You guys, my husband wears his beard oil is a Shutron beard oil. So sexy. Like, we run out of this oil all the time, and he's constantly asking me to get him more because I think he likes to smell sexy, right? So he's always running out of it because he wants to be sexy for me, and it is constantly something we have to replenish. But you guys, Shutron, there's an entire line of men's oils in Shutron, and I encourage you to look into it. So I did skip over a page or two because I really wanted to have time to answer any of your guys' questions. So what do you guys have? Any questions, ideas? I'm going to be posting in the comments of this group some really, really fun recipes that you guys can try in the bedroom. If you have any questions, let me know. If you don't have your kit yet and you really, really want to get started in oils, I can show you exactly where to start, and that's going to be with the Premium Starter Kit. In 1 second, I have a phone call to decline. And so if you guys have any questions, I hope this was helpful. I know that we have found huge success in using some of these natural remedies in the bedroom. And I really hope that you guys, this answered a lot of questions for you. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know your questions. I'm here to answer them for you. I am going to go have an amazing date with my husband. Yeah, sorry, they're calling again. And so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Let me know what you guys are doing for this weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I don't know what I've missed, but I did stay on time. So my husband can be very proud of me. I ended this class within an hour. I hope you guys have a great day. I will jump back on and answer all of your comments that I wasn't able to read during the event. And again, if you guys are ready to start with oils and want to get your kit, I will be sending you guys a bottle of joy, a roller of joy for getting started with me as your representative. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. I don't know where we're eating yet, Jess. I know we're going to a steakhouse somewhere about an hour away. So I'll let you know. I'm sure I'll put it in my stories. Talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day.